Welcome to Messenger of the Divine. Hello, dearest ones. Beloveds, one message today. Not only is my countenance with you on this earth, walking among you, walking beside you, but also every master who walked this earth is among you today to give counsel in your heart, the soft whisper of wisdom, patience, goodwill toward all. Judge not, lest you be judged. Is a good rule to live by because it keeps your heart kind and free of hardness. When your heart is kind, you're more resilient, more able to put your own disappointments aside and see the perspective of the other. This is for your benefit, so that you do not carry hardness and resentment, which hurt you more than the other. This is the reason for these standards given to live by, because your life is more blessed and more full of joy when you are able to let go of the disappointments and the resentment so that they do not take hold of you. This is Jesus. I will make another comment, if I may. The High Court is in transformation. And will not remain as it is. It cannot stand the test of time if it does not abide by the best for everyone. The High Land, the ruler of this land, America, does stand the test of time and is seen as honorable, which is the greater portion of those who have faith in his judgment. Stand up for what you know is right for the whole of humanity. Stand up for what you know is right for the whole of this nation and whatever nation you live in. For that is the way humanity grows, evolves for the higher good of all, which is the only standard that brings success and harmony to a greater degree. Otherwise, tyranny rules. And that is not what we see forecast in the near future, nor the distant future for this land. Judgment matters, dear one. Goodwill toward all matters as a rule to live by, because this affects you in your own personal life. For there to be freedom in your personal life, your personal choices, means choosing representatives in your government who want what is for the highest good of the whole and do not seek power for themselves alone. This is how you choose the difference. This is how you know who is working for your benefit and not their own. That's the difference. It's quite simple. It's quite simple. Trust and have faith in such people that they want what is good for you, what will help you. That is how you discern the greater good of all. That is how you tell the difference. And it takes strength of will and mind to stand up for this and not give in to the feckless, weak-kneed, false-speaking, would-be rulers. It matters. It matters. Choose from wisdom and a discernment for your life to be free of hardship, for your life to be free to choose from an attitude of goodwill toward all, not placing upon any other what you deem is the dictation one must follow. That is not harmony. Harmony for all is the rule of the land that succeeds and sustains. I bid you goodwill. I bid you blessings upon yourself and every other. This is the way of a good life, a better life, a life of real opportunity where you are not held back against your will. I am Jesus Sananda, speaking on behalf of all world teachers. We are all in concert. We all believe in the right of the individual to choose when it is harmony that individual intends. Choose wisely, dear one, for you are at a turning point in human society worldwide. You are at a turning point. Choose representatives who want what is best for the whole and not for themselves. For power is weak unless it comes from an open heart and a good nature. And this is true of every gender. And it is not based on faith, except that faith will from goodwill toward all. The only faith to live by is how am I helping another? My heart is open with goodwill toward all. That is the only faith to live by for peace in this world, on this earth, and in your heart. If you have not love in your heart toward the other, then you are blinded by your own judging, and you are not allowing yourself the kindness that causes one to succeed in life. For a kind heart is that which reaches and attains understanding. The rule of law is for the whole of humanity, and goodwill toward all is the higher standard to live by. At any age, anyone who lives from a good heart has wisdom, and wisdom is the greater measure of a leader. A kind heart is wisdom in action. For a kind heart chooses the higher path, and the greater truth is not by age, but one's words and actions. That is how you know and can discern who seeks to benefit you more than himself or herself. It matters. It matters who you choose. For that determines your life today and tomorrow. Choose wisely. It matters. Do not choose all that glitters. Do not choose those who spout untruth because it sounds good. Choose those who seek to benefit those who need the greater support in everyday life. That is how you can tell the difference. It is very simple. Honesty is value. Honesty is not intrusive or callous or abusive or pushy. Honesty is straightforward, thoughtful, beneficial for the greater good of all. Simplicity is felt, seen, and known in the core of your being. You know what is real. Believe it, trust it, and act on it. Anything else, walk away from it. All that glitters is not gold. And so it goes. This year is a turning point for all of humanity in every nation. Know what you are doing. Take responsibility. Choose wisely. The court expands. It must, for there to be balance and wisdom. The current leader holds by the greater portion. State and local matter as well. Every single election office in every nation matters. Take these not for granted, for it is your life and your freedom and your choices that are impacted by whom you choose to represent you for the greater good of the whole, not who speaks the most loudly and most brash, but those who have your best interest at heart. That is what matters. Age has nothing to do with it. Age is wisdom from experience. As long as it is a wise part and goodwill is the rule. of that heart. Goodwill toward all. This is the standard by which to live so that you may succeed by your own individual ideals and visions and dreams and accomplish what you seek out to be for the greater good is what drives you, what motivates you, what inspires you. Otherwise, what is the purpose of life? There is no purpose to life if all you seek is your own glory to the disadvantage of others. That is not a good life. If all you seek is hardship for others so that you may get ahead, what is the point of it? There is no point of it. The only benefit of life is when you stand up for others to help them rise up and benefit themselves. And then that way your own heart is healed and nurtured. And that way you alone see, that is why I am here. God bless you, dearest one. Take these words to heart, for they are the truth of a well-lived life. I am Jesus Sananda, representing all of the masters of light, speaking on behalf of all the masters of light of this earth, and representing the divine council as well of all worlds, seen as a spokesperson to this channel for the whole of life, because we all are of the same accord. Live for the good of all, and you will be blessed. And so it is.